Hi, this is Jessica DaMassa from GuideWell, and we are in the break between the first session and the second session here at Exponential Medicine, and I am standing here with John Mattison. John, for those of you who are not health innovation nerds like myself, can you please introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
Sure. John Mattison, Kaiser Permanente, Chief Medical Information Officer and Assistant Medical Director, and manage lots of different innovation projects within Kaiser Permanente, which is a great place to be for innovation.
Definitely. So tell us, opening session, a lot of faculty from Singularity University. What do you think so far? What were your key takeaways from that opening session?
The thing that I love about Singularity is it's founded by Ray Kurzweil and Peter Diamandis and others who have really advocated the fundamental change that we're living in right now, which is everything is happening at an exponential rate, which is not intuitive. And so the speakers from this morning, starting with Daniel and every successive speaker, described many different technologies across an entire array of technologies that are proceeding at an exponential pace, that are changing the way we think about solving problems, they're changing the way we think about health, they're changing the way that we have to really impact health at scale and yet humanize the process at the individual level at the same time.
Definitely. So we know you're speaking a little bit later this week, and you're going to be adding to this full spectrum of perspectives in the communications. So can you give us a sneak preview of what you're going to be talking about?
Sure. Well, I like to think about technology as serving health, and health being a subset of happiness and community. And I think a lot of what happens in the world of technology is we focus too much on the technology and not enough about what it takes to enhance the human experience. And I like to think about there being 4 first principles of happiness. There are many things that affect happiness, but 4 that really drive it are each of us needs to have a skill. We need to feel that we're using that skill to make our communities better places. We like to be appreciated for what we do, and having gratitude for what we do have becomes very important. And so as we think about how we apply all these exponential technologies, we need to be very careful not to lose sight of the fact that there isn't equal access to all technology by everyone. And I am personally working with Vince Cerf and Mei-Lin Feng and others right now to think about how we transform how these technologies are delivered to the poorest people of the world. And Vince Cerf has started this project called the People-Centered Internet, which looks at how do we pay more attention to much more of the social and human factors associated with technology than just the technology alone. And interestingly, technology is providing a lot of the answers that we need to do that very thing, is to bridge from zeros and ones and screens to what really matters to people. And one of the concepts I like to promote is there's a lot of excess compassion in the world that is not fully expressed. So how do we harvest that excess compassion? How do we apply that? How do we reinfuse healthcare and policy with empathy and compassion and use technology to augment that? So technology augmented human compassion and empathy, I think, is going to be one of the most important things we do as this extraordinary technical evolution we're undergoing right now is pervasive across the globe.
Wonderful. We'll look forward to hearing you talk about compassion-fueled innovation in a few days. Great. And we know you'll be joining us in our GuideWell Insights Lounge as well, so we'll look forward to hearing more from you then. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll let you get back into the session, which I believe has just started. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.